What's going on, guys? This is Joe with Stretch Breaks. We've got group break number 60 for you tonight. It is 2021 Bowman Draft half jumbo case number 2. This is the second half of the case that we started last night. Good luck, everybody. This is going to be a super fun one. Let's hope the case keeps the good hits rolling. We had some unbelievable ones come out of yesterday's half case. Really hope we keep it going today. Let's hope the color didn't all come out in the autos yesterday. But without further ado, we got 4 boxes. We got 1,500 cards to go through. So no better time to start than now. I'm going to run through the teams, and then we're going to get things rolling. What's going on, Joe? You're going to confuse everybody because we are both Joe D. And I promise I am not the one that owns the Astros. It's Mr. Dwyer there in the comments. All right, let's start at the top. Arizona Diamondbacks, Albert H. Braves, Brian R. Orioles, Kevin C. Red Sox, Josh W. Cubs, James K. White Sox, Matthew M. Reds, Kevin C. Guardians, Brian H. Rockies, David B. Tigers, Doug H. Astros, Joe D. Royals, Brian R. Angels, Kyle S. Dodgers, Kevin Q. And both from North Carolina, that's right. Marlins, Warren R. Brewers, Garrett L. Twins, Brandon V. Mets, Josh H. Yankees, Doug H. A's, Sean K. Phillies, the break closer, Neil B. Thank you, Neil. Pirates, Garrett L. Padres, Josh H. Giants, David S. Mariners, Matthew H. Cardinals, Ryan D. Rays, Sal P. Rangers, Jim M. Blue Jays, Warren R. And Nationals, Kevin Q. That's going to do it for us, guys. Let's get things started here with box number 1. 12 autos. Hopefully lots and lots of color on top of that. We had a lot of paper color yesterday, so let's hope we get some chrome color this time around. Box number 1. The nice thing is, if we keep the columns the way they were supposed to be from Topps, we actually get 1 auto per column and spread them out. At least that's the way it's been. Pack 1. Good luck, everybody. You'll notice paper is paper. There are so many of them. We're just going to sift through pretty quickly and then get into the firsts. Evan Arroyo. Oh. Haston, not a first. McCade Brown. Looks like we've got our sky blue, maybe just a regular refractor. Grayson Rodriguez refractor for the Orioles, and Maddox Bruns refractor first. 30 autos is next. That's the Leaf baseball draft. This is Bowman. We got 12. Fewer to go around, but more cards. That Leaf draft break is gonna be pretty fun, though. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done a Leaf break yet, but Leaf draft definitely seems like the right product for it. Cubs, Reginald Preciado. Our first parallel that is numbered 230 of 250. If you could focus, please, Mr. Camera. No? You don't want to? 230 of 250. Go to the Cubbies. James K. We had Preciado Aqua yesterday. That new Aqua parallel. Panzini starting us off in the first Bowmans in this pack. A lot of pitchers. And first auto is already here, and shocker, it's a pitcher. Brandon Casparius, LA Dodgers. Kevin, you got a pitcher auto to start things off. It is a base pitcher auto, 5th round draft pick. And there's nowhere to go but up from here. Mentioned it on the break when we started yesterday, but I think it's 50 of the 86 auto checklist are pitchers. So there are going to be plenty of pitcher hits. That is just the nature of Bowman draft this year. It was a pitcher-heavy class. And one of the pitchers we actually want in the product, Jack Leiter, we have to wait till 2022 Bowman. So just going to have to be patient on that one. But Leiter did sign for Leaf Draft. DB mentioned it in the comments there, but it was nice of Leaf to find a way to get people really interested in that product too. Leiter signed in that. Khalil Watson signed in that. Brady House signed in it. Ryan Spikes. Benny Montgomery. Nice start there for the Rockies. I feel like the Rockies and Diamondbacks are due in this one after last night's break. They were two of the teams on the higher end that didn't really come away with something. Phillies rewarded pretty early. Ethan Wilson, refractor first. Hopefully the first of many for you, Neil, for closing out the break. And our paper. I put in another order for more Bowman today, so we will have some more breaks popping up pretty soon. Probably going to err on the side of a couple fewer boxes in each break, just to try to even out the price increases that are going on, and also to give everybody a different price point to get into these breaks in the first place. I actually don't think we had any Henry Ford in the first half of the case. Not much of it, at least. Jackson Wolf refractor. You had the Arroyo. You had a couple nice Arroyos. The refractor and I think was it the gold paper? I think that was Arroyo. But yeah, we're due for some Harry Ford. Hey, at least the pitcher autos were numbered, Warren. That was the same thing that happened in my personal box. So we may have our auto here. Unless that is an insert. Nope, that's Invicta. Never mind. Bobby Witt. If it's going to be a non-first Bowman, at least it's a color match big name. Bobby Witt Jr., blue paper, 30 of 150. Brian, we had a sky blue Witt not numbered for you yesterday. Here is a blue paper for you today. Yeah, my personal had, I think it was Austin Love, and I can't remember the second pitcher. I'm totally blanking. But two pitchers, and the fourth rounder for the Cincinnati Reds was my hitter auto. Ruben Ibarra, I think. Nice one there for the Dodgers. Pretty good start for the LA. Luis Rodriguez, the new Invicta inserts. There you go, Kevin. Genesis, McGreevy. Some more Royals. Ben Cudnera. They're new, Greg. They decided to go with interesting, thick stock inserts, one per box. Warren, are you referring to the is it a rookie card or is it not a rookie card? Because I still don't understand. I think they're all going to be forgotten about by the time, halfway through 2022. Everybody's going to be like, oh, remember that time we thought these were rookie cards? Because I think if the community thinks it's different than if Beckett decides, oh, these are rookie cards. Trust us. Is this our next auto? It is going to the Milwaukee Brewers. Oh, Russell Smith, another pitcher auto. Refractor this time, 94 of 499. Was hoping for a Sal Frelick. Garrett, you're going to have to settle for a pitcher auto. Is that what you're talking about, Warren? The rookie card without a badge that Beckett is pushing? Chad Patrick on the refractor. Let's get some nice color in here. Yeah, so that, I will say the legality angle, I kind of understand because according to the contract with the MLB Players Association, in order for a player to be on the main checklist, he has to be considered a professional and not a minor leaguer. John Rhodes, is it a parallel? Yes, it is. Purple, 178 of 250. Going to the Baltimore Orioles. Kevin C. No signatures in this one for Mr. Rhodes, 3rd round pick. Hopefully more to come for the Orioles. Yeah, I've got to say, I love the way Bowman's Best looks. Hello. That's our first nice refractor. Mr. Marcelo Meyer, didn't see much of him in yesterday's break, so we were due. Josh, you picked the right half case, at least if you were chasing Meyer. Yesterday was quite a half case break for the Boston Red Sox, but more in the Tyler McDonough sense. We hit a red auto 1 of 5, but not a lot of Meyer. that is a good angle to consider, Brian. Might as well get one, hold on to it, just in case. Normally I'd podium that Meyer, but I really think that we're going to have some better cards than that. So he's going to sit there in the background. Just put some positivity in the room. Hope we get some better cards. Doug Nikhazy first. Pacheco for the Tigers. And upside down, sky blue, Mr. Doug Nikhazy, Cleveland Indians. He's a pitcher, but it's the sky blue, so I might as well. Jordan Lawler Genesis. I do love the Genesis inserts. They look great. A lot of pitchers in this first box. Yeah, I'm still debating if I want to get a box of best, if I want to get into a couple breaks for it, but I definitely want to get in on those cards. They look so good. It's the first time I saw a checklist drop with a preview image, and I was like, I might make a rainbow for this. I've never done it before. I've never gone rainbow hunting before, but I love the look of those cards. I think it would be a fun challenge to do as a collector, something I've never done before. Joe Mack draft night. A couple of guys we were chasing earlier in the year, Mojica and Sabato. 3 packs left. One more auto. It's actually not a bad play, Warren. See where the hype goes. If people start buying into it, that box price is sure to go up. I'm very, very bad at holding sealed wax because what if something cool's inside? And then I can open it and find out. As you can tell from me breaking. Henry Davis, there's our first sighting of him. Auto for the Phillies. Neil, rewarded with maybe an Ethan Wilson. It is not Ethan Wilson. It is Micah Ottenbright. And we went 3 for 3 in pitcher autos in box 1. You got to hide that somewhere good where you're not going to see it every day. Remember, you've got it. That's the trick. I haven't done a good job listening to that trick, but I hear that's the trick. Luis Rodriguez refractor and Connor Norby. Go to the Baltimore Orioles. Refractor first. 2nd round pick for the O's. And base. 2 packs left of box 1. That was a great deal. I'm not going to lie. I sent that to a lot of people. Hopefully you get something back for me using it. Honestly, I didn't even know there were people on there that sold wax through Instagram's marketplace. So that was just a fun find in general. Jefferson Caro. Nice. Sparkle Refractor, not numbered. We'll top load that anyway. Am I crazy, or did they used to be called Speckle? Oh, nice. You get a 25% back. That's cool. I was calling them Speckle Refractors, and then I looked at the checklist, and they were called Sparkle Refractors. And granted, it sounds way better to call it a Sparkle than a Speckle, but I just thought it was called a Speckle. I'm Team Shimmer anyway, although this year I'm starting to become Team Lava. If you guys haven't seen them in person yet, the Lava Refractors look amazing. Ziegler for the Mets. Madison for the Tigers. Brian Webb. This has been a pitcher box through and through. Wow, 2020 Sapphire. That's awesome. Man, I'm going to need to do better with my 25% off next time. I got 2 boxes. I felt really good about it. Box 1 is done. Let's hope that was all the pitchers we're going to see, because that was a lot of pitchers. Yeah, I got a couple boxes of Mosaic Fast Break basketball. Figure with the 21-22 class coming in, we're going to need some 2021 product to mix in, at least for these early releases, NBA Hoops, Donruss, because the value is going to be short-term at best for those early releases, for the new class at least. It is fun to say that you pulled a lava card, Greg. That's a great point. All right. Hope box number 2 treats us better. It's a lot to live up to. We had 3 hitter autos numbered to 75 or less. Not to mention the 4 numbered parallels we had numbered to 99 or less. A lot of pitchers. There's Colton Cowser for the Orioles. Hunter Goodman. I don't think I've seen the Liquid Hot Magma cards, Ryan. More pitcher refractors and more paper. I am not personally on the app, but if any of you have Whatnot, I would highly recommend looking for Bowman breaks, because the app in general is very basketball and football heavy. So those rooms are typically smaller, and you can get a decent deal. And we have another pitcher, base auto. Gunnar Hoagland, Toronto Blue Jays. I almost skimmed right past it. We are 4 for 4 on pitcher autos, and that is not a place we want to be. Base pitcher auto nonetheless. First round pick, that's at least something. Bartley and Abrams are our refractors. And we live to hunt in another pack. I have not thought about Austin Powers in a while, Ryan, but now you want me to... Now I want to call the laser parallels freaking laser beam parallels, just because you mentioned that. Cooper Kinney, Carter Jensen, finally some hitters. Sam Bachman Genesis, Vera and Ryan Holgate. I have not seen hardly any Ryan Holgate cards in breaks I've watched, in breaks I've hosted. I almost wonder, and I saw this mentioned on Twitter, but usually there are some guys that just end up in the super jumbos more than they are in the regular jumbos. I wonder if Ryan Holgate has just got all of his autos and stuff in the super jumbo collation. This might be the way it is with him. Whereas we've seen plenty of Marcelo Meyer and Henry Davis, at least I have, autos coming out of this product. which is good. They wanted the big names to come out so that they can pump up the prices, and they certainly have. What is this? I was very excited. I thought it was going to be an auto. I was like, Jackson Merrill didn't sign in this. That is a green Genesis. It's my first insert parallel of the year. 36 of 99. Go to San Diego. Josh H. One of the last teams taken. Hitting again. Merrill was a guy people were pretty excited to chase autos for. He didn't get them, so that's getting a podium spot. Finally heating up a little bit, I hope. Gavin Williams and Helio Ramos are our refractors. On to stack 2. Sean Burke, Torkelson, one of the many first-rounders, feels like at least, for Tampa Bay. Invicta, Pedro Pineda. We're getting all the 2021 Bowman Chrome first. Invictas, Luis Rodriguez, now Pineda. I love Draft 2. Draft is one of those things, again, we won't really know for a while, but man, the hype machine, you can't get much better when most of the hobby is based on hype. Draft is literally, we just started learning about these guys. There's Pedro Pineda. And we've got another Doug Nikhazy turned around. This time it is a purple 225 of 250. Brian H., our resident Cleveland fan, gets Cleveland in every breakout run. He's already got Cleveland in Leaf Draft. He's got Doug Nikhazy now. Invicta and Genesis were a huge bump in my interest in Bowman inserts. I had not been enthused by them in a while, but man, they did a great job with those two. Actually, look dramatically different than the product. So I feel like the Bowman Draft Night and things like that, they kind of blend in eventually. Or the top 100 scouts, they just kind of are a part of the product, but these really stand out when you pull them. And our paper. Either this pack or the next one's going to have our auto if history is going to repeat itself. It's just the way things have been. And it looks like we have a color auto in there. Let's see what we got. Bowman Diaz. Pitcher. First Bowman. St. Louis. Ryan Holgate. I literally jinxed it into existence. That's so funny. Number 1 of 150 on the True Blue. St. Louis. Ryan D. Hit of the break so far. I actually really like Holgate. I don't think the Cardinals are a terribly coveted team. Second round pick, 70th overall. Good college bat, so a chance of actually getting called up in the next 2-3 years instead of these 18-year-olds. You have to hold and hold and hold. Chad Patrick. Thanks for keeping me company in the chat, Warren. Kumar would be in here if he was on the Mets. I appreciate you pouring some vinegar on that wound, Brian. Fun fact, Kumar Rocker is in Panini Elite Extra. He signed in that product. That's super weird. I guess it's the NIL deal where he was still able to do it because he's for sure not in the majors. He didn't sign. We're starting to get some hitters here. We're on the move. Henry Davis draft night. We got another Marcelo Meyer refractor. Boston, I haven't seen your name much in the bottom right corner. You've got a pair of Marcelo Meyer refractors coming your way, Josh. Not bad. Ryan Cusick for the Atlanta Braves as well. Kumar would have been in contention, but he's still a pitcher. So he would have been one of the few pitchers that we were excited to hear about. I wouldn't be shocked if they actually held him the way they've been holding Jack Leiter, because he is certainly getting a lot of attention for 2022 Bowman. First Bowman for the Baltimore Orioles. Colton Cowser, nice. Aqua, 98 of 199. Kevin C. It's paper. With the Aqua to 199 going to you, sir. Very nice. Finally getting some Cowser love. Harry Ford. Again, haven't seen his name too much, so glad to see it. Pomeris Sky Blue. Back and forth we go. Cade Povich and Leone are our refractors. I don't know if there's been a true chase out of draft that's a pitcher, like Jack Leiter's going to be in 22. He would have been much more coveted if it wasn't for the dozen hitters that they held with him. Because there are a ton of good hitters in 22 Bowman that are in the first or second rounds of last year's draft. I, for one, am going to be all in on getting the Marlins. Khalil Watson was playing at Wake Forest High School, right around the corner from me. And he did not sign this product. He didn't have first Bowman's either. There we go. There's a hitter refractor. Encarnacion Strand for the Minnesota Twins. There you go, Minnesota. Brandon V on the board. 3 packs left. 1 auto left. I'm actually really interested to see what people make of the Leaf draft autos, just because there were so many guys that signed in that aren't out with their Bowmans yet. At the very least, I think there will be a small window where that'll be their only prospect auto, and that's an opportunity for some people. Hoagland first. Kyle Manzardo. Got another hitter auto. First base for the Tampa Bay Rays. Sal, Tampa didn't have a great first half of the case, but you got your base pitcher or hitter auto now. Actually, don't think you had the Rays in the first half, so you picked the right half. Manzardo, not one of the top 2 picks for them, but people seem to like his bat, so. If you're ever bored and want to read through the actual scouting reports on these guys, it is either the new trend in the industry where people just are all 5-tool players with potential, or the way that the development system is right now in prep baseball. That's just the way they start developing these players. We've got some more colored paper here. It is blue. It is the Yankees. It is Mr. Martian Jason Dominguez blue paper. 105 of 150. Doug H. Nice little surprise Dominguez. Will not complain about that. Speaking of guys who are full of tools that scouts drool over. Yeah, if you actually look through all of these guys' scouting reports, at least half of them are like, oh, 5-tool guy. They give him a 60 grade or a 55 grade in one category. There's another Ryan Holgate base. Ibarra and Jake Fox, a couple of refractor hitters. Yeah, if you look, Colton Cowser, Lawler, Watson, Brady House, all of these guys. The way scouts talked about them, they're like 5-tool guy, speed and power, decent fielder, good range. Everybody's a 5-tool guy. I think it's because everybody's looking for the next Trout, Tatis, etc. They just want to be able to make the comp to get the excitement flowing. That's just my opinion, though. Yeah, that is a heck of a hit for the Yankees. There's not a ton in the checklist since they held Sweeney for 22 Bowman. So that Dominguez is about as nice as you could get for the Yankees. McGreevy for the Cardinals. There's a Tanner Allen. We had a ton of him yesterday. Green paper. We had 2 autos, 1 base, 1 black to 75. We are at the halfway point of this second half of the case, though. 2 boxes left. Honestly, box 2 was pretty great. We got the Cowser, Dominguez. I'm going to clear this paper up. It is laughable. I'm going to try to take a picture of the piles of paper behind me after the break, just so you guys can see what I'm going to have to sort tomorrow. It is not small. Let's just say that. I'm going to move this chrome base as well. And we'll move on to box 3. Get the aesthetic right in the background. Very important. Two boxes left of this case. Hopefully some more hitter ink. That box was far more generous than box 1. Let's keep it going. First pack, first parallel, Aaron Sabato, purple, 185 of 250. Going to Twins. Brandon V. Another parallel for you, sir. Joe Mack. Trimble. There's a Connor Norby first as well. One parallel, otherwise uneventful box pack 1. You know, let me move these 2. Better be safe. Never want to see an avalanche. All right, let's see if we've got auto number 1 here. Looks like we might. Sam Bachman, Morales, Jackson Jobe. Let's see if this is the auto first. It is. It is for the San Diego Padres, which means it's a pitcher, Kevin Kopps. Interesting auto. Base auto, 3rd round pitcher, San Diego, Josh H. Josh got a couple hits out of the Mets yesterday. Moving again with the Padres today. Let's see if Mr. Ziegler, who's also Josh H., is a parallel. How about a green sparkle? Calvin Ziegler, 77 of 99. I would argue not the most centered card in the world. A little bit of left to right. That is going to be just fine. Mets and Padres, nice combo for you today, Josh. That is a beautiful card. If only it was the Mets St. Patty's Day uniforms. That'd be fun. There's a Jay Allen refractor for the Reds. For a team with not a giant draft checklist, the Mets have done pretty well in this case. It's not what you want to hear if you're one of the guys picking the bigger teams, because that means that the hit spots are going to somebody else. But not bad. Two packs and two parallels so far. Jose Torres, NC State kid. Austin Martin and Geraldo refractors. Last pack of stack one. I will say, if you are one who typically buys loose packs, I would be just a little wary, because I have not had a box yet that didn't have the auto produced from the middle, second, or third pack in any row. So every row has had an auto in it, and every row it's been in the second or third pack slot. So it's pretty predictable. There's a Noah Miller refractor for the Twins. No autos for Mr. Miller in this product. Brandon V, cleaning up. Hit after hit. There's a Mick Abel. So yeah, just word to the wise if you're doing loose packs. They can be sorted through. They're not like weighable unless you want the Invicta, in which case you can definitely weigh that pack. And there's the Invicta. Just in time. Oh boy. That is a redemption. Invicta Gold Atomic Refractor that is numbered to 50. There are a couple guys I know are refractor or insert parallel autos. That wasn't the one I was thinking of, but not bad, Houston. That is one of the only ways you could have gotten an auto in this. There are no autos on the first Bowman checklist. Joe D, though, you are on the board. Gold Atomic Invicta auto. That is awesome. It's also funny because there is an Invicta later in this pack. Pedro Leon, who I think should have been way higher in the chase ranks in 2020 Bowman Chrome. Actually putting that in front of Mr. Jackson Merrill, because that is way cooler. Congrats, Joe. That was a nice hit. Very unexpected for a team when you're taking the Astros in a break like this. Invicta is Spencer Torkelson. Doug H. with the Tigers. Man, this case has been pretty solid. There's a gold auto to 50. On top of what we had yesterday, we had two. We had 1 to 75 black. We had 1 to 71 sparkle. The red to 5. The color in this has been pretty good. And not to jinx it, but the parallels in this box, at the very least, haven't been a ton of sky blues, or in this half case, rather. You hate when you see, like, you get 3 parallels and they're all sky blue paper. It's like the lowest parallel you could get. Not that we're picky here, but you can be picky. Evan Arroyo first. I totally ruined the auto because I didn't realize that we were getting another one in this stack. Jaden Hill. That is a refractor pitcher auto for the Colorado Rockies. David B. 426 of 499. So that Invicta auto for Leon is a bonus then. So we're going to have one more auto in that last stack. Second rounder for the Rockies. Jordy Barley, CJ Abrams. Gosh, I just keep looking over at that redemption. That was sweet. And I really do think that Leon will be the Bowman Chrome prospect of this year, of the first Bowman class in 21. to be called up to the majors first and to make waves when he gets called up to the majors first. So that guy is solid. He's 23 years old already. Gave him a giant signing bonus. He's going to be up with the Astros as soon as they can get him. Errol Vera and Ryan Hoagie. That is another poorly centered job by Topps, but a refractor nonetheless. Ryan D, another Holgate. I think that's our second Holgate refractor as well. Last pack of stack 2. You're good, DB. Happy to get you on the board with the Rocky spot. Hopefully you've got some Benny Montgomery in your future. McCade Brown, JT Schwartz, Deontay Williams. We've got our sky blue cut up here. It is upside down. Thank you. Wes Kath. Going to the White Sox. Second rounder. Matthew M. You had the White Sox in both. There's your Wes Kath, sky blue. Genesis Gavin Williams and Gavin Williams refractor. And our paper. That stack up pretty quick. Half case number 1 is already sorted, which is kind of a small miracle. So thankfully that is all packed up and out of the way for case 2. Henry Davis first. Sal Frelick first. There's Jordan Lawler, draft night. Owen Kellington first refractor. All right, let's see if this is our auto spot. Maybe a parallel and an auto if we get really lucky. You guys haven't spoken a hit into existence yet in the chat, so if you want to call your shot, now is the time. Denzel Clark, we had his printing plate yesterday, which is pretty sweet. That is an auto. Is it Sam Bachman? It is Luke Murphy. Going to the Angels. Kyle S. Base pitcher auto. It's going to happen. There you go. So chat, everybody get behind the Harry Ford auto. Nobody else spoke, so this is the one that we have to hit. Zach Veen, Tyler Black, refractor. This has been light in Mariners. So Mr. Hahn, we are going for a Mariner in this last box for you. 6 printing plates in one case? Yesterday night was my 59th break, and that was my first printing plate pulled. So that is insane. Kyle, I just hope you didn't use up all your auto luck on this when you've got the Rangers in the Leaf draft break. Chase McDermott. We've got a Carson Williams going to the Tampa Bay Rays. What will it be? It will be purple. 210 of 250. Sal P. with the Carson Williams. One pack left in box 3. And then we close it out. Looks like we've got some colored paper here. It is a first Bowman. Doug Nikhazy again. Brian, you are cleaning up on the Cleveland hits. That is gold, 37 of 50. added to the Cleveland Now Guardians PC for you. Gold paper. Gotta admit, boxes treating us well with the low numberings. Benellis for the Brew Crew. JT Schwartz for the Mets, refractor. It's going to be our last hit of box 3. Because this is paper. And then we're on to our last box, guys. This is the final box of the case. Jeez, 2 printing plates in the same pack. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know if you guys saw that crazy viral video where the guy hit a printing plate or printing plate auto in every single pack of his Formula 1 Topps Chrome box. If you haven't seen it, it's rough to listen to, if I'm perfectly honest. The guys were cursing up a storm. They were just losing their minds, and I guess rightfully so, because they hit 24 printing plates or printing plate 1-of-1 autos. All in one box. It was on video, otherwise I wouldn't believe it. Tyler Black, Nelson, a couple of first Bowmans, Ian Mahler, Panzini and Jose Torres. Going to the Cincinnati Reds on the refractor. Kevin C. There's your Jose Torres. Pack 2. Manzardo for Tampa. Got an auto. Washington. We know it's not Brady House. TJ White. Base auto. Tiny little auto. Going to Kevin Q. Kevin's done pretty well with the Dodgers and Nats. There's the TJ White. First Bowman base auto. How about a Benny Montgomery for Colorado? Told you we would do DB. Going to the Rockies. The last 15 or 10 cards or so that are all paper and there are no parallels ever in there, it's just such a weird, like it's obviously padding to keep the chrome safe in the middle, and I get that. It's just funny knowing for sure there are no parallels, no chromes, no anything in that back grouping. McDonough, haven't seen him much. I guess we had all the Tyler McDonough we really needed after hitting a 1 of 5 auto for him yesterday. Last one of stack 1. 8 packs left. Panzini starts off our first Bowmans. If you guys have any requests on formats for breaks, I am all ears. Obviously, you guys are the Bowman crew. So speak now. Send me emails, tweets, DMs, whatever you want. Always pretty open to it. Andrew Abbott and Gunnar Hoagland are our refractors. PYT is definitely the most popular. These fill up way, way faster than randoms for me. I'm weird. I like random team breaks, joining them at least. PYTs are easier to host, though. I don't have to worry about random.org and things like that. I am switching to using Gemint, if you guys have ever seen their service. There will be Super Jumbo breaks. I'm literally just waiting to hear on access to boxes. The printing of those and the distribution of them have been so weird. There's a Sal Frelick Invicta. Hit that one early in this one. Yeah, I'm going to have Super Jumbos. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 box Super Jumbo breaks. 5 autos per, 600 cards per. Is that right? I think that's right. But yeah, literally just waiting on access. Dante Williams for the Baltimore Orioles refractor. Yeah, I've got a couple boxes of light coming in. I'm going to do a smaller break because I know these were on the pricier side, half case. So I'm going to do a 1 jumbo, 2 light, just a lower price point break to mix things up, and then we're going to get into the super jumbos hopefully by the time that's done. Will this be our auto? I like pretending like it's hard for me to predict. You open and watch enough of these, and you can tell. It's hopefully a good one. I'm going to put that down and finish this. Nelson, Jackson Jobe are our refractors. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I love Bowman. Hopefully it shows. But my first job out of college was USA Baseball with amateur baseball players. So Bowman just kind of speaks to me. I get to see a lot of familiar faces, guys that went through the program while I was there. First Bowman for Tampa. That is a blue wave. Kyle Manzardo again. Tampa, Sal P. It's one of the last teams taken. So you were rewarded. Manzardo, one of those first base prospects they actually have hope for. Seems like they get kind of forgotten. Almost like running backs in football. And there's a J-Rod for Seattle. Not what you're looking for, Matt. Take a J-Rod green out of 99. 26 of 99. Yeah, Bowman is so fun. I will never complain. I will host as many Bowman breaks as I possibly can. I did 58 breaks in 2021. 2021, right? That was a year. That felt weird to say because that's the last year already. I think at least 20 of them were Bowman breaks. Marcelo Meyer draft night. Greg's boy, J.J. Bleday. Mitch Morales refractor. I don't know what it is about prospect. It's honestly the perfect combination of hype and chase. I think Bowman does a great job at not having too many parallels, so it's getting close. Get more every year. Pete Crow Armstrong. That is the benefit of living in North Carolina because we have all of the summer baseball here. All of it. Pete Crow Armstrong, Cubbies Sky Blue. That is numbered, I swear. 151 of 499. Got our Sky Blue coming, it looks like. Julio Carreras. Henry Davis Genesis. Pacheco. Nice one there for the Tigers. Refractor. $1 million. Speaking of, I actually think one of the first Marcelo Meyer red autos is closing auction in like 5 minutes. So if you guys want to see a really big number next to a card sale for a guy that hasn't seen a pitch in the major leagues yet, check out eBay. I think last I saw it was like 50K, which is just bonkers. Will it get paid? Who knows? I'm sure it will. Brady House. Bobby Witt and Tommy Mace refractors. I still can't believe we came literally circumstance away from hitting a Marcelo Meyer red auto yesterday. I'm still happy with the Tyler McDonough, don't get me wrong. It's still super cool to get to hit a red auto out of Bowman. But my goodness, I would have had some feelings on this stream if we hit a Marcelo Meyer. I am not a bold yelling type on these, as I'm sure you guys could tell. There's a Kai Bush, another Angels pitcher auto for you, Kyle. I think you've got the entire draft rotation for the Angels. Kai Bush base auto. Yeah, Marcelo Meyer out of 5. I would have made some loud noises on here. 2 packs left. Oh man, that was our last auto of this case. That was underwhelming to close things out. Nice for you, Kyle. I just was hoping for some fireworks to end things. Maybe there's one more good parallel in here. Looks like there's some purple paper right there. It is a first Bowman for the Angels again. It's Kai Bush. Why not, Kyle? 227 of 250. Jordan McCants. Ty Madden. There's a Joe Mack refractor. And our paper base. Kyle, you cleaned up for having the Angels in this. There were a ton of Angels hits. Last pack. Let's see what we got. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for filling both of these half-case breaks. There will be plenty more Bowman to come. As you can tell, it's kind of my favorite release. Hamill for the Mets. Arroyo for the Mariners. Reed Trimble. Blaze Jordan. That's all she wrote. There's our paper. Do a quick little recap, then we'll call it a night. Get that paper out of the way. Yeah, Angels definitely had the higher volume of hits potentially in this product, but like you said, the pitchers make it a little less ideal to chase. Let's go through refractors first. Trimble, Mack, Pacheco, Nelson, Williams, Benny Montgomery, Jose Torres, JT Schwartz. These are only the hitter refractor firsts. Tyler Black, Wes Kath was the sky blue. Holgate, Noah Miller, Jay Allen, Tanner Allen, Ibarra, Jake Fox, Encarnacion Strand, the first of our 2 Myers. TJ White. That's funny. We had 2 Henry Davis refractors yesterday. Ryan Holgate. We had the Jefferson Caro Sparkle. Doug Nikhazy Sky Blue. Ethan Wilson refractor. Kai Bush Purple to 250. Kai Bush base auto. Pete Crow Armstrong Sky Blue to 499. J-Rod to 99. Sal Frelick Invicta. TJ White base auto. Doug Nikhazy gold paper to 50. Carson Williams, purple chrome to 250. Luke Murphy, base auto. Jaden Hill refractor, 426 of 499 on the auto. Torkelson Invicta. Calvin Ziegler, green sparkle to 99. Kevin Kopps, base auto. Sabato to 250, purple paper. Jason Dominguez, blue paper to 150. Manzardo, base auto. Doug Nikhazy, purple to 250. Pedro Pineda Invicta. Gunnar Hoagland base auto. Norby refractor. Ottenbite for the Phillies auto. Marcelo Meyer refractor. Got those mixed in. John Rhodes, 178 to 250 on the first purple. Russell Smith to 499 on the refractor pitcher auto. Luis Rodriguez Invicta. Bobby Witt to 150, blue paper. Kasparius for the Dodgers, base auto. Preciado purple paper to 250. Kyle Manzardo, 84 of 150, blue wave auto. Colton Cowser, aqua paper, 98 of 199. Ryan Holgate, 1 of 150 on the blue auto, true blue. Jackson Merrill, Genesis to 99. And finally, Invicta Gold Atomic Auto, Pedro Leon for the Houston Astros. That's going to do it, guys. Thank you all so much. Appreciate you tuning in. We will see you next time. Next break's probably Leaf Draft Baseball, so stay tuned for that one. Have a good rest of your night.